Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, gotta binge watch it. You don't like it, think you want invited, bet your friends watching in the house, ain't your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and say sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to the hood table, everybody. I think somebody was just trying to come up on the panel with me. Was that you, Tia? Let me see. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the old stanky link. The old lanky link. There's the link, Tia, if that was you trying to jump on. It was either, I know it was either you or probably Sislo. But because y'all the only two people that I had sent the link to before I started the live. But yes, what's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody who's watching us on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. I know we have a Tyler Perry Ruthless TV show group, a fan group that I created a few years ago. We got about 450 members of that Facebook group in there. So hopefully some of the people in the group will be able to chime in as well. I know we haven't went live discussing Ruthless and God, I don't know how long. Like seriously, I don't know how long. It's been since like I want to say May, because I think that's when the last season ended, was around May. Hey Tia.
Hey.
Hey love, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Y'all, Tia been on my back, boy.
Right.
Oh my Tia, I didn't even know. Like, honest to God, I'm so glad that you would stand on me though, because I didn't even know that the new season has started. Hey Michael, what's up, Michael Slaughter? Feel free.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't. That's Tyler Perry. Because how he be doing these seasons?
Oh, child. I was just looking back to see when the last time we did a review on Ruthless, and it was in May.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Because people know about other shows. You'll see certain shows like
year. Yeah, and I had no idea that the second part of season 3 had started until you had hit me up. You was like, girl, we need to start doing the reviews again. What's up with the reviews again? I was like, huh? They started all over already? And then I was just so behind. I was like, okay, so I took some time out, y'all, and I binge watched like 5 episodes. Yeah, like 5 episodes back to back. I was like, okay, let me just get these episodes out the way, otherwise I'll never do it. So yes, we are here once again to review Ruthless, and I'm going to ask you, how are you enjoying the second half of season 3? And by the way, Michael said he is anticipating season 4.
Yes, it's definitely gonna be a season 4. But I'm liking this part of season the new of season 3 better than the other part, because it was like the other part that he was dragging stuff out. But what I'm not liking is get out of the compound. I'm tired of being in the compound. Like, come on, get out. Show Malcolm's wife. Show Mac. He didn't show Mac. Yeah, so what the hell is going on with Mac?
I know, it seemed like a whole bunch of characters, just like Tyler Perry. He just knows how to do away with some characters, and we like never see them again. And one of my biggest questions is, where the hell is Mac? Like his men, his FBI agents have been MIA for how long? And we ain't seen no hide nor tail of Mac.
And they told son he a part of it. But I said, how we know if he a part of it? We ain't saying nothing with him. We know the sheriff a part of it, but how we don't see nothing with him?
I don't know. I really don't know. Child, I am so unsure when it comes to Mac.
And what Tyler Perry got to start doing is with certain characters. Because if you look at his other show, a lot of people leaving some people leaving his show like big characters, but replace them with other actors. That's don't kill off the character. I don't get why he do that. Let's replace the actor. It's so many amazing black actors that need opportunities.
Well, my thing is, do you think anybody will ever be able to get away alive and live to see it? Because it seemed like nobody's getting away. Like, okay, Andrew, Andrew, he got away, then he came back and got caught. Brian and his wife, they managed to escape and then they got caught. Malcolm, he managed to get out of the freezer with the help of Andrew, had a whole gun and still managed to get caught. Lacey, she managed to get caught. It's like
Paula got away.
Paula got away, but
they don't show her either.
We don't know what happened to Paula.
She the only one got away, and they not worried about Paula. They don't say nothing about Paula. The Kaya's a nobody.
Child.
And they better not say she got killed or something. That don't even make no sense. She got away.
Especially after all this time. Like, we ain't heard nothing about Paula ever since. And now we have a new Paula. What do you think about the couple? Because remember when Ruth had mentioned to River that she thinks that Joan might be running games on them, playing on their top by having her friends, the husband and wife, come up here and probably them three trying to steal the money from the highest. And then
I agree. But because it's weird. It's weird. It's just like say you was Ruth and I was on Joan, and two people come out of nowhere and we trying to take some money from the highest. Ain't you would be suspicious? Like, out of all days they come this day.
Well, I would be really, really suspicious. But then so after they was playing it off in the beginning, I don't know if they're in on anything or not, or if they really
might be FBI or CIA.
Or if they really genuinely there to just be with the highest because they want to, like the wife said, oh, I just love me the highest. And I don't know if they really there to run games with Joan, because they seem so, like, when you think that they would know all the bullshit that's going on in the cult if they were there just to run games and steal money. That's what I'm a little confused about. Welcome to the chat, Sislo. Hey, Deanna Boo. I was just watching your live when you was asking for lovely love, and then I had to go live, so I'm gonna have to check out your live later. But yeah, I was trying to find out if somebody had the picture or the you said something about Stomp Down, like he had a camera slip on his ring video, and I was getting right to that part, and then I was like, oh, shoot, I'm late for my show. So, yes, but thanks for tuning in, y'all. Make sure y'all like and share the video, everybody. And if anybody else watches Ruthless and is all caught up, feel free to click the link and join us to discuss it. But, what was I saying? Oh, Tia. Like how the wife was saying, she was telling Joan, like, man, what's up with the shit that's going around here? Ruth telling me this and telling me that, and we hearing gunshots, and whoop. Like, I don't know yet if I can tell if they there to run a scam or if they really just want to be a part of the cult.
Because I was thinking something else. I said, is they FBI or CIA? Because it's very strange. Ruth was giving like that girl warnings, and he said that Rick was trying to sleep with him. So come on now, Rick would sit down. Why you got to take a shower?
Like, why would you get? I don't know. Maybe they could just be playing in our face really well. Right. But man, that shit was funny because I was like, okay, if she is there to run scams, or even if she is not there to run scams, like after she heard the gunshots, after she saw Andrew being hauled in on the back of a four-wheeler looking like he was half dead, after Ruth told her that the highest was going to ram himself up in her husband and leave every drop of his seed in him, After she found out that the kids were off limits, nobody could ever see the kids. I mean, after hearing all this shit, why wouldn't they just? I would just bounce. Me personally,
Yeah, I would definitely
bounce.
bounce.
And your husband about to get assaulted, and then he gets molested in the showers by River.
Yeah, like
River
we
was
in,
filling
like
him
we in
all up
jail or
and down,
prison.
giving him a bubble bath and shit in the shower.
Yeah, that was like weird. I said I'd have been out. I wasn't making no. I just did. I don't know what's wrong with that couple. They work with Joan or they work for somebody else.
I don't know. I can't tell yet.
Yeah, I can't tell either.
I was
They
like,
could be FBI, CIA. Because why they want to see the kids? What the kids got to do with y'all?
right. She was like, "Can I see the kids?" And Joan was telling her, "No, the kids are off limits."
Your
And
kids ain't even there. They didn't have kids. I don't think so.
I don't know. I would have been like, if she really was considering staying up there after I heard all this stuff, and then she was laughing. She was like, "Oh, Ruth, you just playing, you just kidding, you just child."
Ain't nothing funny about that.
Ruth was like, "Ha ha ha, yeah, I'm just kidding." No,
that's not funny. Period.
That ain't funny. Period. Like Ruth just threw it out there. She didn't even ease up into it. She was just like, "Oh yeah, by the way, the highest going to really love your husband so much that he's going to, have sex with him and leave his seed and, spill his seed all into him. And, AKA your husband is in due of a cleansing from the highest. That's what they call it. A cleansing. But I don't know, child.
He's going to be, what's that boy name that got killed? I forgot his name. The one the highest was beaten up and, I forgot his name.
The one the highest was beaten up?
Yeah, the one before River.
Is it Matthew?
The young boy. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
the young boy. I forgot his name. He probably gonna be the new young boy because the highest said he's gorgeous about the husband. He look good. So he is a good looking man, but he gonna be that he gonna treat him like he treat River and that
William.
Yeah, William. I'm surprised I forgot that.
Mm-hmm. That was his name, William. Yes. William, they killed him off so soon. I mean, it wasn't super fast, but I was so hoping that he would be able to get away with the rest of them. But
yeah, because what Tyler Perry do, he killed off a great character. I like the William. I like the Tally, but maybe they was leaving the show. I liked it though. It's like the show when I thought William was gonna be the one that killed the highest or something. Like
that's what I thought too, especially when he was asking Andrew to teach him some, fighting, some combat moves, stuff like that. And Andrew was like, I'll show you how to defend yourself. So I had a feeling that he was going to be able to either defend himself or kill off the highest. But I mean, that wouldn't make sense for him to kill him off because, of course, the story is all about the highest. But I thought that he would be able to get some licks in or something. Even if the highest did end up killing him, I was hoping he got some licks in. Went out fighting. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was hoping he would go out fighting. But what do you think about Malcolm?
Malcolm needs to die. I don't know. I still think he needs to go. I'm tired of Malcolm.
And Cislo, I don't know if Cislo's all caught up or if she wants to join in and discuss some of the stuff too. Feel free.
I'm just here to support. I'm here so I can do fine.
She just here to look cute.
Malcolm's boring.
No, that damn Malcolm. Okay, first of all, Andrew, why did he give, instead of giving Brian and Lynn the gun, why would he give it to Malcolm, who don't give a shit about Andrew? Like, that's who he was looking on to be your help, to be your savior, to be your ally.
And one thing I don't get is I'm the only one. How did Andrew get caught? Why didn't you leave the house? That was the dumbest thing ever. If you see the sheriff and you see Brian in, why would you even confront the sheriff? I'll keep walking. Keep
remember, okay. He had went to the who house was at the couple?
The couple?
The elderly couple house?
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't have, I don't know why. I guess because he was trying to get a phone. Remember, he was trying to get a phone. And so he went to the elderly couple's house to probably try to find a phone, use a phone. And then what he actually saw, though, was the sheriff having sex with one of the female cult members. And when he was trying to get the get the phone from the sheriff, that's when the sheriff put his gun on him and he was able to escape. And then Daikon and them threw a bomb into the house or started a house fire. And then forcing Andrew out of the house. But that's what I mean. Like, is anybody ever going to get away? Like, it's the third season, about to be the fourth season.
And why did he, after the sheriff did that, why didn't he just leave? He was still sitting and looking out the window. That was the dumbest thing ever. I'm different. I'm not stopping at anybody's house. He was
still looking out the window. Remember, he was still looking out the window because Andrew was still in the house. And the only reason why he jumped out the window was because Daikon said we got the house surrounded. So he was like,
but do you remember before they came, the sheriff had to tell him about Andrew. So they didn't come in right away. They didn't do it right away. He should have did it.
I guess because he didn't know where in the house Andrew was. Because he definitely wasn't about to walk through to the front door. And he didn't know where Andrew was. Because Andrew probably could have took them hostage. But if he would have took them hostage, I'm sure Daikon would have he could have given a care less about the sheriff or the girl that he was fucking. They probably like, okay, we just gonna kill all y'all asses then. So, but yeah, Andrew, this is like the second time Andrew done got caught, and now they all in the trailer, all in the punishment trailer. Him, Brian, and Malcolm, all back in the punishment trailer.
And Crackhead Lynn got killed.
Yeah, girl, I couldn't believe that.
I'm surprised you could
believe that. I couldn't believe Daikon shot her. I was like, nah, he ain't gonna shoot her. He ain't gonna shoot her. Shit. He sure did shot her right in the back of her head. Should put her down like a dog. And after that, Brian, he even told Andrew, promise me if we get the opportunity to kill Daikon, please promise me that I'll be the one to put the bullet in him. That I'll be the one to kill him. So yeah, he got it out for Daikon.
Yeah,
how do y'all feel about that? That's one of my main questions about I was so confused because we all know how Lynn has treated her husband from the very beginning of season 1. And y'all saw him bawling like a baby after his wife was put down by Daikon. Like, what the fuck? Did you forget how many men she cheated on you with?
Right.
I mean, did you forget how she disrespected you in your own house? Oh my God. Then she left and came up to the coat, slept around with Daikon, came back. I mean, like, but he was up there crying like a baby, crocodile tears over his wife.
Yes, he was. I was looking at him like, worry about. I said, I couldn't. He loved her, but I said, I can't be crying. I can't be crying. I couldn't be crying. Like, look at all the stuff she did to me. Like, I would have.
Definitely still in love with her. He is in love with her. But you know what? Out of everything that I've seen the highest do, so vile and so vicious, I guess it has to be that scene where he killed Oliver on top of Lacey. And you know that actually happened in episode 12, the first half of season 3. And then when they started episode 13, they started it up right after he took that sword and stuck it between them after he forced them to start having sex, and then he took the sword and stuck it down in his back, and it went through Lacey's stomach. I thought they both was gonna be dead.
I was mad because Oliver. I liked Oliver because he got killed. So I said, "Damn!" I said, "Cause of Lacey."
I like Oliver too, but he was a punk.
He was one of my favorite characters. See, I had 3 favorite. I actually had 3 favorite characters.
He was one of mine too, but he was a punk.
Yeah.
He was like
him and Brian punks. See, they women. That's your downfall, y'all.
It's all the women. Yes, it's all. But see, it's all the women who be trying. Girl, the women be going to bat. They be trying their best to get out of there. They don't care. They stealing weapons. They stealing cars. They stealing drugs. They stealing. And the men, on the other hand,
They are punks.
child, I was like, but yeah, then Tyler Perry, I'm telling you, this show is so different from anything he has ever done. Like, did you see how he had Oliver just laid out on the floor, ass in the air? I mean, I'm gonna have to say though, that boy got some nice buttocks. I'm gonna have to swooch out.
That's all I said.
Nice buttocks. I was like, oh, they just nice and firm and hard. You right, bounce a quarter off them damn things. I was like,
When I was looking at that scene, I said that was making me think of the other scene with the naked couple. That naked couple. I said, oh my god, they had it all out.
hey, what's up, King Bone? What's up? Welcome to the chat, y'all. Welcome to the chat. How you doing, love? How you doing? Hey, King Bone, he's new to the channel. I think he just started watching us maybe a week or so ago, but he does have a channel, so y'all look him up and support his channel. He has all kind of content over there. But yeah, I was checking out his videos. But yes, welcome to the chat, Hunty. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know if you watch Ruthless. That show is kind of ruthless. Oh, girl, speaking of Ruthless, the show title of whatever, girl, Ruth was giving me life. When she was
yeah, she was
arguing with okay, you know, like after Malcolm got free and he had the gun and he was holding Ruth hostage and he was trying to get her to get the keys, right? And then Elder Mother, he told her if she didn't get the keys, he was gonna kill Ruth, right? So Ruth, when she ran into the river later, he said, man, I'm gonna kill homeboy, and then I'm gonna go slap the shit out of Mother for not bringing the keys back. And so
she did
when
that.
she ran up in that kitchen, child, she must have slapped the taste out of Mother. Mother was like,
she deserved it.
like she did deserve it. That big boy, that Mother boy, she deserved that and much more. Like she really was like, and then she was singing and humming all the way back to the kitchen, knowing she didn't have no intention of bringing that key back to Malcolm.
And plus, she got to think. Say if Ruth, she not gonna get killed, but if something would happen to Ruth, Malcolm would have snitched on you.
Exactly.
You would have got killed yourself, so you got to make it make sense. Elder Mother, you happy? Thinking she gonna get killed? The highest would have got you with that sword. They probably torture you. Throw some you want they throw what's that? They threw some acid on somebody. Throw some acid on her.
But
she thinks she's smart.
When they started arguing though, and Ruth said, "Do you know I am Ruth. I am ruthless." She was like, "No, you." She said, "You think you evil? You think you crazy? You think you the queen of punishment?" She's like, "You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet."
Yeah, she told her off.
Angry, man. If looks could kill, Ruth was like, "I am Ruth." I was like, all right.
She got her together real quick. And the highest, he's so impressed with Ruth. He's so impressed. She's smacking the highest. That shit said smack him. I was laughing at that.
Not only is he impressed with her, but he's also impressed with Zane.
Yep. Because they did a whole character change for Zane.
A whole 360. Like, she's one of the main ones who has always been afraid to escape. Even when Lacey grabbed a gun from the soldier,
and she threw that hot oil
to escape. But then once the highest and Daikon come up in there, and the highest is about to kill the man for allowing Lacey to get away with the gun and the keys, she says, "Can I kill him?" I was like, "What? Say what? What happened? Oh, so now you a killer?"
I get it. She in survival mode. She in survival mode, but I just don't like that for a character because I just don't. It is shocking, like her.
I think this is where the tide turns when it comes to Zane.
And she got Manny.
She got Manny. I was just about to say that. She just got Manny's ass.
I'm happy
And
because here.
I'm thinking, after she got Manny's ass and split his peen damn near in half, and then shot old boy in front of I think what she's trying to do with I think like I said, I think the tide has turned because I think she done had enough. I think she done had enough, and she found her balls, she found her strength. You know what I'm saying? And I think she also was trying to prove herself to the highest and get some brownie points at the same time. So maybe by doing this, maybe the highest will put her in a different position where she
By
ain't
the elder.
being pushed around by mother and other people.
Yeah, and I'm on the other elder. They got a new elder. She got killed, but they talking like she said, "You're gonna be the youngest elder." I said, "Youngest elder." I
Is
said,
that
"That's
the one
funny."
that killed though? Oh, you talking about the one that she poured that Lacey poured the hot water on?
Yeah, she is replacing
Yeah.
the elder mother that passed away in real life.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
She
Girl,
actually passed away in real life. That's why she's not on the show no more.
Yeah, she did pass away in real life, so they had to kill her off. No pun. Rest in peace.
I actually liked it. I said RP I liked her chemistry with the other elder mother.
Yes, I did like her. She was real funny. But now we got the other elder whose face is damn near melting off on the floor while they was killing old boy. But okay, did you catch when that other guard, the light-skinned tall one, did you catch when he was asking her how did she do that?
Right.
To Manny? And she kept saying, "Oh, it's the Raku way. The Raku protected me. The Raku did it." She ain't about to tell nobody what she really did. That she stuck something up her cuckoo that split his peen almost in half when he tried to assault her again.
But one part I didn't get.
That's how he was asking her though, as if he really needed to know what she used for a reason. Like maybe he was having something done to him. Was I the only one who read that? I could be wrong. I could be reaching. But he was like, "No, for real, seriously. Could you please tell me how did you do it?"
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, what? Something must be
I
up
was
to
like,
him.
"Is somebody doing something to you, child?" Because I didn't think that he did it to the soldiers. Or maybe it could be other soldiers doing it to child. I don't know.
Cause you remember when Manny, I think Daikon told him, or it was at the height of the night. They said, you ready to get cleansed for Manny? I remember they was telling him that I said something happened, and he said, "You're not ready yet to Manny." I think Daikon said to him.
Oh, so I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember the whole thing because I haven't went back to the other. I haven't really went back and binge watched the other seasons. I just started from a new episode.
So. I remember.
So he probably playing some of the
soldiers.
Yeah, because he's frustrating people. Like, I think he's good at
the beginning of the show that he does have his way with all the men. Anybody he wants, the boys and the men. So
no, it wasn't Manny, it was Oliver. He asked Oliver that.
Yeah. But I'm saying at the beginning of the show, like at the very beginning of the show, they did make insinuate that he basically has his way with all the men and the young teenage boy. So I don't know if he does the soldiers too, or if he just cleans them and then send them on their way. Because I think the ones he repeatedly does stuff with is the young boys or the young.
Yeah, because people like he in power. And he knows And he feel like he in power and they young. They not gonna do nothing. Because he ain't gonna do that to certain people. They might beat the hell out of him.
He only in power with them because he's showing in power with Ruth. Boy, Ruth got him wrapped around her little finger. Even when he tried to put his foot down with Ruth, she'll hold off and slap or punch the shit out of him like he ain't nobody.
Did y'all see that part when he was like teaching how to do it? I said, it's his tongue.
It's his tongue.
What about that good?
Seslo. Not this last episode, but the episode before that. Oh, she done jumped off. She probably jumped back on. But man, when he said, "Could you please show me how to do that thing that men do to women down there. And when she was trying to teach him, she said, stick out your tongue. Girl, his tongue came way down here. And then he was like, she was like, okay. I
Like
was
a
like,
kid.
damn. Okay, but yeah, she taught him really well. She taught him good. That dude's tongue, that reminds me of Curtis. His tongue reminds me of Curtis when he asked Ruth to show him how to pleasure her with his mouth. And she said, hold out your tongue. That thing went way down here. And she was like, oh. And then he started flicking it and doing all this stuff. She said, oh yeah. Man, she sat on his face and went to town on his ass. I was like, damn, okay.
She got that good.
She do.
Man, who got that good?
Yes, like you said, sis. And
She
you
do.
did y'all hear what he said to Daikon?
Ain't she the only woman that he's had sex with?
Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah,
Yep, I think she's the only woman that he has sex with. And Daikon, for the life of me, I still can't tell. At this point, I still can't tell if he's really jealous or if he really hates her. Is he jealous because he loves her? I know he loves the highest. We know he loves the highest. But do he also love her or does he really hate her?
both. I think he really love her. But he's like, I think it's like Lord both, but he love her more. Like he hates it. Like, come on now. That should be me. I think he jealous of the highest too. He in love with the highest and Ruth. I wouldn't be surprised if he try to take the highest spot. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think we know he's in love with the highest. I think what's going on here is that he really loves the highest, but he really wants the highest to only want him. And he loves Ruth too, and really only wants Ruth to love him. Like he wants to have his cake and eat it too. You know how some guys
that's how some guys is.
This person, but as soon as they find out somebody they having sex with that they cheating on, starts cheating on them, then they got an issue.
Did you hear the part when the highest told Daikon? He said you can't do it. He said you can't do what she do. He said you had me in every type of way. I said, I don't want to hear it. So you ain't got that. You ain't got what she got. That's what you trying to say. You ain't her.
No matter how you tweak it, how you twerk it, how you work it, men cannot make us feel the way another woman feel, and vice versa. We can't make a man feel, how another man can make him feel. It can't happen. It just can't happen. But what do y'all think about when he was trying to force Daikon and Ruth to have sex with each other and Ruth slapped the taste out of his mouth?
That was funny. Daikon, I said, you hard, child.
No, he was hard, bro. He was standing at a 10.
He was harder than a rock.
He was harder than a rock, boy. When he saw Ruth having sex with him, he was harder than a rock, boy. He was trying to hide it, too. The highs were like, stand up, Daikon. Stand up. Get you some. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
That was hilarious. I'm looking at Daikon like, boy, you showing it. Because I think the highest know they did something together, but he ain't got no proof.
Oh, he knows. And if they would have had sex, the chemistry that they have, like Ruth, when she has sex with him, it's because it's like she has to.
It's no chemistry. But with her Daikon, it be so steamy.
Yeah, it's no chemistry. We don't get this like, oh my God, ooh, child, ooh. We don't get that from them. But when her and Daikon is together, oh my God.
I actually miss it. I miss her and Daikon together. I think they're gonna get back together because Daikon keep rubbing up on her, acting like he wanna do something. That's a Daikon. I said, Daikon, leave her alone, Jason. I call him Jason.
Like when he came to her trailer when she was folding up or straightening up the bed after she had finished having sex with the highest, and he came up behind her and was threatening her, but it looked like he wanted to rub on her and lift her a little robe up.
Yeah.
And take her off the bed.
Because Daikon started that whole thing with her.
Yep.
Like he looked through that window, he started the whole thing. He was attracted to her. I said, what did she do to you? You can't blame her. You gotta blame yourself. It's not like you the one that was all attracted to her. You started the whole thing, so she knew that you liked her. So she's like, I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, I don't know about those two, boy. I would love to have to see them two in a relationship, even though I
Me
know Ruth,
too.
her main goal is to just get some money and get her kid and get the hell out of there. But yeah, I
She
like
got
what
good.
they have between each other, and it's kind of fun to watch them uh act like they can't stand each other one second, then act like they love each other the next second. It's kind of fun to watch that too.
Yes, it is. She gotta get her daughter and Tali's daughter. If
Yeah,
Let
Tali
me
was ready.
now, let me let me now you milkshakes. Find out you
hold on,
asking.
we can hardly understand you, sis. Though.
I said, let me find out you asking them. Talking about you was like you were fighting, being in love with each other.
What's
Can you hear me?
it sound like you underwater.
Oh Lord. Okay.
It's some feedback too. Yeah, you're gonna have to go out and come back in. Okay. Thank you, King Bone. He said, I love the energy. Amazing stream. Thank you. We ain't got a large crowd in here tonight, but that's okay. You know how the hood they will do. We gonna do our shows whether we got one person in here or 100 people in here or whatever. But yes, people always catch the replays. So that's one thing I do notice when we do reviews on different shows. A lot of times it might not be a whole lot in here when we do reviews, but when I look at the views on the playbacks, I be like, okay, come through with the playback. Shoot.
And plus, how the show is, you don't be knowing when it's come back on. This show be like unpredictable. Tyler Perry
Yes,
don't do that. He don't do great promotion for this show.
he
Like he
really
do great shows
don't.
on BT. He great promotion for Sisters on Oval, but he don't do great
Oh,
promotion
sisters,
for.
you see sisters everywhere, okay?
That's the main show that be coming on at last year, and
And
you don't forget about the other shows.
I
It take
feel
so
bad
long,
because I haven't watched that show in a long time either. And I haven't even watched the Fatima show.
and
With
that's a
Fatima
good one.
and Zach, I haven't watched that one either. And I'm probably way behind on that. Like,
But it's
I
not that
don't
many
even
episodes
know.
in
Is
the
it
show.
even worth binge watching Sisters right now because I'm so far behind?
It depends. Sisters, like somebody I know, they call that the bootleg girlfriends and the bootleg living single. I said, yeah, it's
I
like bootleg.
always said, yep, from the very beginning, I always said it was the bootleg
It's
girl.
not golden girls. It's not good like no golden girls or living single or girlfriends, but like they like younger. It's like bootleg. Like he want to be like girlfriends, but then he just can't do it.
Yeah,
He want to
yeah.
be like living single. He should have had a lady from Girlfriends help him with Sisters. Then he got his other show, bro. I just started watching that show, but it's just like, and I said that show was. I said you could tell who his favorites on some of these shows,
Right, right. And he
and
does.
he his
He doesn't
favorite.
do a lot of. He does not do a lot of press or a lot of commercials or a lot of for this particular show.
And plus,
He does not do a lot of advertisement for Ruthless, and I think it's because of what. I mean, okay, I could be wrong, but I think it's because of what goes on in the show.
but then he got to realize it's other shows worse than this show on TV. So
Yeah,
like it's other shows, they be the craziest shows on TV, but then it's good. For this show, his writing, it be his right. I don't know what he need his writing. Sometimes it's all over the place. Too
yeah.
repetitive. You ever like it's too repetitive. He forgot about Paula. He forgot about Matt. It's like he forgetting about certain characters. He always do that in shows. It's like he forgot about certain people.
Did y'all remember the show that? Can y'all remember? Can you hear me? I guess not.
Tia, can you hit mute real quick? Because it's some
Okay.
feedback coming from somewhere. Okay,
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Do y'all remember that show that Tyler Perry had? It didn't stay on long. But
Too
it
close to
was about
home.
huh?
Too close to home.
Girl,
That was my
I
that
love
show.
that show.
With that fine ass white boy. That
girl,
fine ass
that
white
was
boy.
better than the Oval. That was better than the Oval to me.
To be
That white
honest,
boy was so fine.
sis,
Girl,
that was better than the Oval and Sisters. It was better than his new shows. Like Ruthless is different, but it was better than the Oval,
it was better
Sisters,
than the
and Bruh.
Oval.
It was way better. I liked it. I said it was way better because they wasn't in. They wasn't in the White House. She went back to her, the country, and the president came there on the last episode. But what he did with that show, he put it on TLC. That was the wrong channel to put it on. It was never gonna last on TLC. Nope. But it was like better actors. It was like better actors.
But you know what? They could have really spilled have nots over into that actually.
Yeah.
Because have nots until it started getting kind of it was the
like so a lot of his episodes, I ain't gonna lie, I love Tyler Perry, but some of his shit do be corny. You know, but
you know why? You know why? Because he wanted right for him.
Brother, you know, we try to, you know.
He won't let nobody write for him.
But they said, didn't they say, Tia, that he started doing that last year? He started letting people write for him.
Do y'all watch All Queen's Men?
You can kind of tell the difference.
Like, do y'all watch the show All Queen's Men? He writing for that show now too. It's a hub boy. All Queen's Men. He writing for that show.
That's his show. Did y'all know that?
All Queen's Men. Now what channel?
Yeah, Christian Keys.
It's BET.
BET. It got Eva from America Next Time Out. That girl.
Oh, I haven't watched that. See, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I ain't been doing no TV reviews on shit. I ain't hardly been watching a lot of stuff that takes too much. I'm not reviewing. Put it that way.
He needs to bring back. What he needs to do, bring back Too Close to Home. And you know something else I thought he was gonna do? I thought when it came to Half Not, he was gonna do a spinoff. You know, like Sopranos, it was about the mafia. I thought he was gonna get like the grandmother a spinoff. Cause you remember it was the mafia. I said he could have gave them a spinoff.
It did not end right with him and his sister and the money they stole, and it did not end right.
I thought he was gonna get him a spinoff. But Tyler Perry.
It should. I think that show should have either had a spinoff. And thank you, Deanna. Deanna, she's highlighted in the chat because she has been a member for 19 months. And memberships do not cost that much to become a member over here on the hood table to become an official hoodie. So if you want to join the membership, just click join to join the membership. We got like 3 levels. But yeah, I really think that with Candace and her brother, I don't know. I just think it should have been. They should have. Yeah, that would have been cool if they would have had like a spinoff. You know,
is it only me, or do y'all feel like he trying to make Victoria like Veronica? She would never be Veronica. Victoria. Mm-hmm. I said Veronica is Veronica is a real one that's ruthless. Veronica that's on play. She's not playing.
Yeah, Victoria. Oh God.
She want to be Veronica so bad, but you would never be. Sometimes he dress her nice. Sometimes that last dress she had on, I said sometimes he dress her good, and sometimes he don't. So what is Tyler Perry doing with her fashions? I can't stand her either. He wants to be Veronica so bad.
Victoria from Detroit.
I said he needs to bring Victoria character to one of these shows. I said shit. Yes, I said
Victoria's from Detroit.
No, Veronica. I said
I would like her in real life. You know what I mean? When you see the character, the character. It's all about the character. But yeah. But for real, seriously though, I gotta ask y'all something else. Actually, it's not even a question, it's a statement. Did y'all see Mother and Manny?
That's disgusting.
Did I make the perfect puke sound?
Make it. You gotta. Yeah, you did. You gotta do it longer. That's disgusting.
I feel
yeah.
Okay. Girl,
throwing up today.
Mother, you know how she love her some young men, right?
Young meat.
So after River gave what's her face Zane the tool to stick inside her vajayjay that will slash a man if he tried to assault her. And after Manny got sliced and diced from trying to assault her again, he finally got the nerves and the courage to go to Mother, because Mother is the one. She's like the doctor, the witch doctor, whatever you want to
I think
call
she
her.
was a nurse or
And
something.
yeah, she might have been a nurse in her previous lifetime, maybe. But they don't really use all those. They use different things when people are sick, like salt, ointments, and all
And
this
plus,
kind of
they
shit.
didn't lose our plot point when we said
Right.
when we was reviewing the show. You said he should like do backstory, like show us like they background. Like,
I
come
wish
on
she would,
now,
because Mother probably was.
don't tell us, show
She
us.
wasn't a nurse. She probably was still somebody who cared. Maybe she cared for disabled people, or cared for people who were sick, or stuff like that. Nursing
Why
home
she
people.
met the
I don't
highest?
know. But child, when Manny finally got the nerves, even though he lied about how he got those, girl, that shit was funny as fuck. First of all, he lied. He lied
River,
about
damn law.
the injuries. Talking about he was at a tree and he was.
He can't keep his story straight.
He made. She said, what she say? What she call it? Hold on, I need some water. She said, "You a honey, honey. You a honey. You a honey. You a honey." Girl, she be cracking me up the way she talk. She
Yeah.
said, because he was out there by a tree, and basically he was trying to tell her, well, he was lying, but that he was maybe jacking off around a tree, and somehow the tree, I don't know what the fuck. That was like the dumbest shit ever.
Right.
First he said he had two knives in his pocket, and he tripped and fell, and the knives cut on both sides of his penis. And then he was like, "Well, I was out in the forest, and I was, doing something, and my thing got cut." She was like, "Oh, you so horny, you so horny, you." So I was cracking up, but when she did told him, she said, "I promise I will take care of you and help you with your wounds and recovery, but you have to pleasure me with your good hand, and then after you all healed up and recovered, you're gonna have to pleasure me with that third leg." So he really didn't have no choice. He don't want his thing to fall off, right, from infection, get gangrene or some shit. And so he put his hand, or she took his hand and put it under her robe. And girl, she was getting sis low. She was getting her jollies off. She was like, oh yeah, oh. I mean, she was dragging it all out, right? And then one of the other soldiers walked in on them.
Oh yeah, that other young boy.
Yes, walked in on them.
I
And
forgot
then
his name.
I forgot his name too, but then after he left, she took Manny's hand and he was up there crying. He was like, "Oh no." And I'm like, who do y'all think is receiving the worst punishment from Mother? Manny or Lacey? I say Lacey. I say Manny as far as humiliation, and I
But then he
say Lacey
deserved it.
as torture. Lacey is being tortured.
Yeah, Manny deserved it though, because what he did to
Manny
when he
deserved
did
it because
Zane.
he done took advantage of Minty. Now we only saw him with Zane, but I'm almost positive he's probably forced himself on
The
other
women, them
people too,
soldiers.
other women too.
Because
And
remember, River said your
uh,
soldiers be doing stuff. His soldiers be doing stuff.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he has. And then Lacey, I feel so sad. I mean, oh God, when it's a TV show, but you still be like, oh, I feel so bad for her because damn, she don't deserve it. She just been in a fucked up situation ever since Lilo put her out there with all the damn the governors, not the governors, the senators, and had her passed around through all the senators, and then brought her back.
I
And
still think about Lilo. I said how he talked to the highs and Daikon. I said, where is the cartel? Nobody's looking for Lilo. Like, come on, man. Nobody like that don't even make no sense to me.
Ain't
But
nobody
they gonna
looking
bring
for
somebody
Lilo.
in.
Ain't nobody looking for Lilo. And ain't nobody in Mac. He ain't looking for his FBI agents that are supposed to
That's
be
why
reporting to him. When the last time Andrew reported to him? It's been months. When the last time Brian reported to him? It's been weeks.
Tyler Perry think he's stupid. And what happened to the phone that Andrew had? I remember he had a phone. What happened to that phone that he had when we was sticking calling Matt?
I don't know.
I said Tyler Perry got a. I said the drama is good inside, but we need to see some people on the we need to see some people on the outside, some outside drama, the cartel, somebody. Because at first, you remember the couple came. I'm like, who is this? I thought that was somebody was coming for them. It was so creepy. I said, why they still sitting there?
But see, I don't know. I think we'll probably learn more next episode. At least by next episode, maybe we'll learn if they really there to help Joan rob the highest, or if they really there
Yeah.
because they just want to join the cult. And if they are really there after saying they really want to join the cult, then they crazier than I thought. Because like I said, after hearing the gunshots, after her man gets assaulted down there in the showers, after the wife hearing what the highest does to all the men and what he will do to her man, and after hearing about the punishment trailers, I mean, Ruth told everything. She told everything what goes down there.
And I'm
So they
surprised
really
Joe ain't
crazy
saying nothing.
because they really want to stay.
Joe not saying anything. I said,
Nope,
Joe.
Joan, and that's the thing. Joan, I don't know. I can't read her right now because she is making it seem like that is Alice in Wonderland. Like
I
that
never liked the
is
Joan anyway. I never liked the
Dorothy and
Joan.
Oz. Like that is, like it's paradise. It's paradise.
I never liked the Joan,
Everybody
but
loving on each other, helping each other, looking out for each other. That's how Joan is making it seem.
when I was looking at her, I said, do she like the highest? 'Cause I remember she came in there and she said, oh, you look so nice. Do she like the highest or something? I said, like her and that elder mother. I think the elder mother went the highest too.
I don't
And
know,
the
but the
highest looked at
highest
her like,
was
ew.
looking good,
You could tell the
child. He
highest.
was looking good in that suit.
And why they didn't show him in the bank? Why they didn't show us that? It was
Right.
all I wanted to see him in the bank. That's what I was waiting for. Like he had that nice ass car. I said, "Whoa, baby."
And what happened to the whole plan of them taking him at the bank? Remember that?
They went to the bank, but they didn't show us nothing. That was the dumbest Tyler
Yeah,
Perry. You want to
because
see my face?
remember they were supposed to take him at the bank after he got the money. They were supposed to bust him upside his head and take the money and run. Remember that plan?
Yeah, but he didn't take on Ruby to Daikon. But he told Daikon, he said, Daikon, I think you should stay. But I said,
Yeah, but
Daikon
he
like
didn't want
dumber
to
and
make a
dumber in
big scene
charge.
at the bank. He didn't want to make a big scene at the bank with them having like an entourage
Right.
and all that shit just to get some money.
Yeah, plus Daikon left dumber and dumber in charge. I call them the Three Stooges. Him, Manny, and the other soldiers, the Three Stooges. Daikon is the leader, but they the Three Stooges. I said, why would you leave them in charge? And he said, where are they at?
Uh-huh.
I don't know why he left out of all people. You left them in charge. Well, he can't really trust nobody, but your soldiers is not good, and
They're
I
not.
can't wait. I can't wait till him and the elder mother get punished because the reason why Lacey was kept alive because of the elder mother, so she should get punished
Yeah.
for that. She killed the other elder mother and shot the guy, so she should get punished. But Lacey went out like she could. I said she went out like Queen Latifah, but not that legendary.
That's what I'm saying, but the niggas ain't. The niggas ain't. But the females in the show, they is going out like Queen Latifah and shit. Like, okay, so Lacey in the predicament that she's in right now, again, I feel really bad that what happened to her because after she stole the gun and stole the truck, they wasted no time shooting her down. They filled that truck up with bullets. Filled that truck up with bullets. So, and I don't think we saw her body, but I assume that she's dead. They did say, I think they said she's dead. So I assume that she's dead, and they're gonna bury her body where they buried Oliver and Lynn, and wherever they take the rest of the dead bodies. But I felt so bad for her. It's like it just seems like nobody is ever going to escape. Like nobody's going to escape.
And plus, when it came to that,
live to tell about it. Because even whatchamacallit left, but then on the Oval, it showed that she had been murdered.
Tally.
Tally.
Tally, yeah, Tally.
Right.
But I think when it came to that actor, somebody said that she probably left the show. I said, why would he kill ourselves a big character? Because we thought we was gonna see her and
she probably did leave the show. She probably had some issues with the cast or the writers or pay or it's probably something.
So if you watch the Oval,
the main characters in the show, the main characters aren't usually the ones to just especially she has such a huge role. Her role wrapped around the fact that she was desperately wanting to get her daughter out of there. Along with
they keep saying she's pregnant.
Their daughters, so you would kill her off and leave her daughter still with the coat.
They could have replaced her if she was leaving the show. They could have replaced the characters because if you look at the Oval, they killed off Barry.
You don't take well to replacements, especially.
But they do it all the time on stories.
Especially if they look nothing alike. I mean, look at Aunt Vivian on the Fresh Prince. I still be watching the old videos, and when they switch them over, I be like, them bitches don't look nothing alike. She like light skin and dark skin.
But what they did with that show that was stupid. Why would you replace her with it's so many amazing dark skinned actresses. Like I don't know why they do that. Why they replace her with somebody that don't look nothing like her? Like it's like, come on now.
And I ain't hating on no dark. Trust me, I'm not. It's just the fact that just like they did in that, a lot of people hate when they transition into a new character or replace somebody because most of the time they just look 1,000 degrees different from the original characters.
Plus, on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, when it was on the original Aunt Bib, she was a hardworking woman. The other one wasn't hardworking. She was a housewife. I said that was a whole 360. But she could dance. My favorite episode when she was dancing with them young girls. I said, whoa. She was.
I said, the original Bill, she was more strict. Like she'll whoop your ass. Like we all from Philly, nigga. What's up? Like she'll whoop on them kids. But the next Anvil, she was a little bit more. I don't know, laid back. I don't know.
But that's how they be doing it.
Yeah, that Avengers obvious boy. I can see her just. What you say? You ain't did no one.
If y'all watch the Oval, Tyler Perry, he killed off Barry, but the actor left the show. He's on the game. I haven't seen the new game, the reboot, another reboot, but he's on the game. So he said he left the show. So I said,
I haven't seen that either, but I am.
Okay, Barry was killed off. I thought he was just missing.
Yeah. Barry that's on Ruth, baby daddy, Callie's father, Ruth daughter's father.
He was killed off on the Oval?
Yeah, because he left the show.
Oh, okay.
Just like the first daughter left, a lot of people leaving. But somebody said probably paid. They probably getting paid more off other shows. Yeah, so it could be.
The president's daughter left?
The who?
Did the president's daughter leave?
Yeah, she left the show. She's on Power. She's on Power. She be doing other stuff. So she probably was getting paid more on that Tyreek show. She probably getting paid more on that show.
With Tyreek. Damn, when did that come back on? Please don't tell me that came on already.
I haven't seen that.
No, come on tonight at midnight, girl. BMF started at midnight.
Oh, I'm so behind on that shit. I would have to binge watch.
I gotta see BMF. I ain't see the other Power show.
I
gotta go way back to binge watch on that.
I know BMF. That's my era, girl. Right here in Detroit.
That you don't be doing reviews on the show.
I do. I will be this time because it's going to be talking about hair wars. And that's when I was doing hair with those people, with Hump the Grinder. And it's my era. It's talking about a lot, like, White Boy Rick went to school with me and all this other kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely do reviews. I had always said that from the very beginning. I said, you should definitely do reviews on that show. And because some of the background, like in real life.
Yeah, like I live with some of them cats, like, I'm them cats,
Right, I would be all over that. Yeah, I wouldn't be telling all the details, you know what I'm saying?
Yo. Even down to the hairstyles, like, They wearing hot top spades and stuff for real, but they ain't none of them cats
I
been wearing no
love the
they not wearing
wardrobe.
them like that
Going
because
back
that's
to
what
the 80s and the 90s, the wardrobe, boy.
the wardrobe, the hair,
I
yeah,
love
that's
it.
when the ponytails and
I
all
don't
that
care what
stuff.
nobody say. The 80s and the 90s fashion was the shit. I don't care what nobody say. Or what year you was born in. I mean, I'm still alive today, and I still be like the 2000s and the 2010s and the 2020. It ain't shit compared to the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. Like
Oh yeah, that's it.
you just can't compare the music, the TV shows, the comedians. I can go on and on and on and on. The rappers, I can go on and on and on and on.
Facts. Even though
Like
I was born in the 90s, I always say that.
like our style. We have no style today. It's like our style back then was just
And the
over
music
the
and
top.
movies. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Did y'all hear about that Whitney Houston movie is flopping in the movie theaters? It's
Oh,
not
we
doing
saw
good.
it. I saw it.
It's not people said the movie theaters been empty. It's doing horrible in the
I
movie theaters.
saw it. And I can honestly say, I honestly said I enjoyed it. And I done talked about it a little bit here and there, but I haven't done like just a review
Did we
show.
learn anything new?
But I should. Oh, it's a lot of things we learned new. I'm gonna have to do a review. Y'all should go see it though, so y'all can do the
So we
review.
know about her best friend.
But it's more than that. It's a lot of stuff that we didn't know.
I'm a watch on my fire stick.
It's
I'm
on
waiting till
Fire
it come
Stick
on
now.
a Fire
If it's
Stick
on
too.
Fire Stick now, go watch it.
Yeah, because I ain't going to movie
Yeah,
theater. Last time I seen the
You can
movie,
watch it for free. It's definitely worth watching it.
you probably
I
gonna be
don't
able
know
to
how it's
watch it
doing
on.
so bad. That movie, if people ain't going to see that movie, I said maybe I don't know why people ain't going to see it like they.
Oh, go see it. I'm so serious. And a person who has been doing reviews for almost 5-6 years, I would not tell you to go see something if I didn't really think it was worth it. So whether you watch it on bootleg, Netflix, AMC movie theaters, I think it's worth the watch. I really do. It's actually the best Whitney and Bobby movie that I've seen compared to the rest. Because I mean, the rest of them mainly just focus on her drug habit. Like we know about her drug habit. We know she was a drug addict. We know, and that's what the other ones was mainly just focused on. This one actually focused on everything around that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm away. I'm watching the fights. Maybe because I'm different because Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
Because
and
I'm from Jersey.
it drops tea that a lot of people didn't know in there about certain people. Yeah, so we don't definitely have to do a review on that. Definitely have to. But I don't. You know how I like to do. I don't like to do TV show reviews and put a whole bunch of other stuff in the same video.
Yeah.
So we gonna wrap this up politely. Unless y'all got anything else to say about the TV show that we are reviewing, which is Ruthless. Ruthless. My name is Ruth, bitch. She's like, my name
Right.
is Ruth, bitch, and I am ruthless, and I will fuck you up. Boy, Ruth had me gagging.
Smacking everybody. Brooke gonna smack everybody.
Boy, she was smacking the highest. Pat, 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 put the pimp hand down.
That kind of say, how you did that? That kind
I got a friend. I'm gonna send you her picture. She's so pretty, but she remind you of Ruth. I'm gonna send you her
Man, she
picture.
was putting the pimp hand down. Ruth was putting the pimp hand down on not only the highest, but also on mother. Oh, hold up. Let me get into character. After Ruth slapped the shit out of mother, and after mother regained her composure, she said to Ruth, "Who do you think you are?" I was like,
That supreme thing don't mean nothing, elder mother. I'm supreme, elder mother.
she said, "Who do you think you are?" It's a mother. We had me and mother had. I done said this before. Me and mother have a love-hate relationship. A love-hate relationship. But yes, her character, her voice, her expressions, and I just be like, okay, mother, okay, we see your ass, your old ass. But
Your wife, her Instagram. You look at her Instagram.
oh, I'm signing up to her Instagram. Yep. Yeah, I've been
Girl,
She's on TikTok too.
she's
she be
crazy.
fooling.
She's a character. Yeah, she's a character on Instagram.
She be fooling, girl.
Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, so I'm about to get on off of here. It's almost 10 o'clock, y'all. And I was trying to be
Yes,
on
sir.
here. I was
Almost be.
But I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we did a review on Ruthless before the season ended because this is one of my favorite shows, and I just kind of got out of because I'm telling you, my crazy hours now and me keeping my grandson on the weekend is like a lot of people don't understand when you do TV show reviews. You have to watch the show once, then you have to watch the show again to like make sure you take some good notes, make sure you didn't miss anything. Then you have to take notes, and then you have to come on here and do the show. So altogether, it's at least a 2 to 3 hour process for each show that you do. So it can be very time consuming. And if you don't do it that way, sometimes people reviews are not that good. And I'm sure y'all that came across some people's reviews where you be like, what? How you do an hour TV show review in 8 minutes?
That's what I said. And I like how you do your reviews because you keep it real. And plus you let everybody have their own opinion. Because some people like, you know how you can be like, oh, this episode wasn't good or this season wasn't that good, and people get mad. I love this show. You can't say nothing about this show. So
I love and every show I do, I be like, I love for people to jump up here or be in the chat and tell me how they think because, like I always say, sometimes I might be reaching, y'all. Y'all tell me if y'all think something different, y'all. Because, maybe I'll be like, oh, yeah, well, that makes more sense. But no, the reason why I started doing reviews in the first place like 5-6 years ago was because I was like, how the hell these people doing these short as 8 to 10 minute reviews on an hour-long TV show? Right. And it's like, and then sometimes the information they was getting wrong. They was giving names to the wrong characters. It was like, and so something just was like, Tanya, you can do this. You can do this. You can do your own reviews. And I know I'm not the best TV show reviewer out there. I know I'm not. But I like to come on here and I like to sit and I like to chit chat and I like to break shit down.
But you really keep it
wrap
real.
it up in a cute little bow, trying to wrap it up.
You keep it real. That's what you do.
Yeah, some people just be on here, yeah, girl. And then, did you see her hair? Yeah, girl. And they clothes, yeah, girl. And them shoes, yeah, girl. And
Girl, I'm sick. I ain't friend today, and I'm sick, y'all.
But BET gonna have some. I hope you feel better. BET got some good shows coming on this year, like The Family Business, The Black Hamptons.
Yeah, I really. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest to get maybe 2 TV shows in a week.
Did y'all see The Black Hamptons?
I can't do like I did before, where I was doing like 7, 8, 10 TV show reviews every quarter, every week. I ain't got it to do. I don't have the time on my hands, and I just don't. So I'll try to stick with 1 to 2 TV shows per quarter per week. Now if I happen to just do a pop up, hey, I just want to let y'all about this show, girl. But I am not making no promises to do a whole bunch of shows.
And plus, I like doing TV shows with you. I ain't doing no reality TV. I don't watch like I used to. I like doing the TV shows.
I don't watch reality TV show like I used to because
it's just good.
So manufactured. The storylines and people be up in arms over these manufactured storylines. I'm like, I might as well be watching just a regular Tyler Perry show. Like,
That's a whole other lie, sis. That's a whole
That
other lie. You know why? To be honest with you, like you said, I think to be honest with you, a lot of these reality TV shows is responsible for a lot of the stuff that's going on with our young people. It's introducing
yep.
them to a whole new life. I mean, ain't
because it's
nothing to
fake. It's
do,
fake.
nothing.
Look at
It's
that
Not
Truth
fake.
even
Network.
it's lifestyle, like the all of this wealth and stuff they perpetrate. It's
That's
the
like how they
sexual.
used to try to put the rappers on all the things that have happened bad back in the day because a lot of rappers, we know, a lot of them was
Yeah,
rapping about killing and stealing and balling and all this, and they weren't really doing it. And that's why they
Yep.
passed that law that you could not press charges on rappers who talk about killing somebody or doing different drug deals or different things in their music because most of the time it's manufactured
All right.
just for the sake of making money. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I still might watch a reality show every now and then. I
Which
don't
ones
remember
you
the
still
last.
watch?
I don't, girl. I ain't watched a reality show in probably 8 or 9 months. Honest to
The
God,
Real Housewives. I
I
didn't
ain't
watch
watched
last
Real
season.
Housewives since probably a year.
Yeah, I ain't
I
watching it either. That
I
show
just
fell downhill.
I just haven't. I just haven't. And I was like, just trying to keep a well balanced YouTube channel. I talk about news. I talk about trending news. I talk about celebrities. I talk about the beef sector on YouTube. I talk about TV shows. I just try
Yeah.
to keep a well rounded platform. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm not making no promises to people what I'm gonna do in the future. Nothing. I just all I can do is try to keep a well balanced platform and be entertaining at the same time. That's all I can do.
It's like Tyler Perry and Carl Weber just took over BET.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Carl Weber got shows too. That's the Arthur Carl Weber.
Yeah. Yeah. But
He
hey,
got his
Vibrant, did I
shows.
say hi to Vibrant? I think I did say hi to Vibrant. But hey, Vibrant, thanks for checking in. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Make sure everybody please like and share the video if you haven't already. But yes, Tia Girl, Sislo Girl, thank you so much for joining
You're
me
welcome.
this evening for this Ruthless review. I am enjoying this season, and I'm looking forward to the next episode to find out more about this couple, the married couple.
Right.
And their names are Aaron and Laura.
Yeah.
That's their names, Aaron and Laura.
Tyler Perry and his same names with some of these characters. We got an Aaron on Sisters.
Mm.
He be
Yep,
recycling names.
we had a Laura. We had a Laura already.
Yeah, I
We had
said, but this Aaron is better than the Aaron on Sisters. The Aaron on
yeah,
Sisters is boring
I
and useless
know.
character.
Mhm.
No chemistry with Karen.
Yeah. But you guys, yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I'm about to jump off of here, child. I got a long day of work tomorrow. So you guys, as we always say, like, share, and subscribe. Also, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember keep it hood, keep it hood. Ow,
Yes.
ow, ow.
watch
All right, I
BMF.
love you guys. Love you
Watch
guys.
Love you too. Love y'all.